Gemini, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early December 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we can test out the energy, dip our toes, and see what's going on for the lovely Geminis. I hope you're all doing fabulous, my friends. Let's shuffle it up and see what we got, my guys. Talk to me. What do we got for Gemini? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's see what's up. What's going on with Gemini, please? All right, quick. One card almost came out, the other one flipped, and we do have this Queen of Swords vibe. All right, that might be an energy you're embodying in this time for sure whenever we see her. But we'll talk about it. A lot of layers to peel back there. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it, my friends. But let's get into the reading. Enough of the promo. Have a look at this serious character right there. Now, the Queen of Swords, yes, this is an oracle deck. It's not the tarot deck. But whenever I pick up her vibe, her energy, which is what I always get with this card, I always think very stern, serious, no nonsense, no BS type of vibe. So that could be a way in which you're carrying yourself. Maybe Spirit's asking you to step into this energy. Doesn't matter if you're male, female, or anything in between. This is very strategic, plan-based, and just cut and dry, no BS. Now, since this is an air sign reading, when I get the Queen of Swords right up front, there could be certain things going on with how you view yourself. Things like self-confidence, self-worth. Those could be important in this time for some reason. So hopefully you're feeling very confident. Maybe you should be a little more confident about yourself when we have a card like this. But we're just going to place her down there. Some of you might just be in Queen of Swords mode. Like not taking any mess, not taking anything from no one. Let's get into tarot. We're just going to put her over there to the side. I'm going to get you 3 in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff going. And I always say with that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. But let's shuffle it up one time for Gemini, please. Using the lovely Tarot in Wonderland. Love using this deck. It's very bright and communicative. But yeah, last week's reading was pretty nice because we had a little bit of a string where there were warnings, there were rough things, but last week's was an unexpected win, so I hope you had one. I always say that wins come in all different shapes and sizes. There's emotional wins, financial wins, interpersonal wins, but it was feeling good. The energy was much more optimistic because the weeks before that, we had the final judgment, a serious warning. There were some dicey vibes, but let's see what we have for you this week. As always, you know, only take this how it hits for you. Energies are very fluid. We could be seeing your energy or someone you're linked to, right? And there's a lot of Geminis out there. It's never one size fits all. Let's get 3. Thank you. All right, 2 cards popped out. So we are getting pretty swordsy here. We're getting some swords. In position number 1, we have the 4 of Swords. This could be a card about sleep, rest, recuperation, stopping something. We also have the 9 of Swords. And I will say this, the 9 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, these are cards that really hone in on taking a rest and sleeping if needed. But let's get one more out here. I'm not sure what to make of it just yet. It could be a bit of a mixed bag. So we do have all swords going straight across. We have the 7 of Swords right here on the back end. So just the fact that we have the 7 of Swords, there might be a warning or two to be had. But let's go through. I'll give you the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get that juicy intuitive stuff. So like I said, in the Oracle card, we had the Queen of Swords. Then we got the 4, the 9, the 7 of Swords. This is air energy. Now that's an energy you're comfortable in, but that could speak of communication, but also the mind, the mental. So just know that in this time, your mind could be more active than usual. Now I know with air signs, they all have very active mind, extremely intellectual, but that could be heightened. Position number 1, we have the 4 of Swords. Okay. Usually it's depicting somebody meditating, relaxing, stopping something. So this could be Spirit asking you to slow down, rest, recuperate. This is linked to sleep, like I was just saying as well. So for me, I see it as a double edge, whether it's something that needs to be stopped, maybe you need some rest and recuperation, just take care of yourself. Mind, body, and soul. Spirit could be asking you to let a burden down and just really heal in some kind of way with the 4 of Swords. But with all this action in regards to sleep, whether it's you or someone else around you, they might be having a bit of a tough time. We're going to need to clarify that to get all the juice. But moving to the center, we have the Nine of Swords. This is more of an anxious type of energy. It's the energy of somebody that can't sleep, that can't rest. Their mind is going, the mind is racing. When I see this, it's possibly someone that's very nervous, somebody that's on edge, anxious. These are the types of vibes I get. I also link this card, aside from sleep, this is one of my cards of the paranormal. So just know that in the coming days and weeks, you might be seeing more things out of the corner of your eye. You might be more energy sensitive as well, like picking up the energies of those around you. Okay, even though this is like swords energy is a mental energy, this one could also be paranormal, the Nine of Swords. But once again, the sleep. So a lot of you might be having issues in that region, like insomnia. But on the very back end, we have the Seven of Swords. This is the card I would say out of all of them that we might need to watch out for. Now, you see this individual, it looks like they're walking away, making away with the swords. Now, all cards have positive and negative. The rough side of this, it could be somebody that's sneaky, right? This could be a snake in the grass. This could be a person that you really need to keep an eye on. This isn't the most trustworthy type of energy. It could easily just represent things that you don't quite see yet. So we did have unexpected hidden energy last week. So in the light form, this Seven of Swords could just be something that's just out of your view, something you don't quite see. But there might be a big warning here about some of the company you keep with the Seven of Swords. Or it could just be something that's hidden that might be revealed when we see this type of energy, depending on what the clarifier is. So I want to dive deeper on all of this action, Gemini. Let's do that. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for Gemini, please. What do we got for my friends, my guides? Talk to me. What do we got for Gemini? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on this Four of Swords. And if you're a tarot reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling energies that you want to give to Gemini, you could drop it down in the comments. I don't mind. All right, Four of Swords time. What's up with this? Quick, super quick. Strength in reverse. This is somebody that does need some recuperation heavily. Okay, somebody that's been through some sort of big stress recently, whether it's through physical stress, mental stress, emotional stress. This is somebody that needs recovery, needs some sort of recuperation stat. We have strength in reverse, clarifying it. Now, for some of you, you might just have, you know, a rough Leo, or might be button heads with a Leo in your life. But when I see the strength card, it's that inner well of strength that we have to keep pushing forward, keep moving on. Hopefully this isn't somebody that feels like giving up on something. So if you're struggling with things in this time, that could be that energy creeping in where you're tempted to just throw your hands up and say, all right, I give up. Or this could be someone you're linked to wanting to give up on something. So beware of that. I do feel like overall this is the energy of somebody that needs some rest and recuperation. Okay, they need to put the working tools down. They need to stop something in order to recuperate and get better. Okay, they need some healing. I'm going to keep moving forward. I don't want to like talk this into the ground, but I feel like this is a pretty self-explanatory one, and this can be a warning about your physical health and vitality for sure. But let's go on. We might have multiple warnings in this, but let's see what's up with the Nine of Swords though. And we'll keep it moving. You know me, I don't like to get too hung up on any alignment. But why is the Nine of Swords here? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we have the Five of Cups in the upright under the Nine of Swords. This is somebody that's really going through something difficult. This could be somebody dealing with some really tough emotions. Okay, like this could be emotional pain. This could be someone you're connected to that is really dealing with something in the depths. Okay, when I see the Five of Cups, that is the River of Tears card. That is sadness, depression, pain. And under the Nine of Swords, there is somebody that is extremely stressed out or nervous about something or being affected heavily. Like I was saying in the front end, it's interesting dichotomy or dynamic rather that we have going here. We have the mind, the physical, the emotional. We have a lot of things going on here. Somebody really needs some recuperation. This is somebody that's hurting or going through something serious. And we were picking up those vibes. Okay, now if you feel bad for this person, that's up to you, right? But the Nine of Swords, Five of Cups, this is somebody really going through something tough. okay? And they might need time to recuperate, recover. And that's a big vibe I've been catching straight across this, is somebody needs to recover. I don't like that this is next to the Seven of Swords because it feels a little betrayal, backstabby. So I want to see what's up with that, but this is somebody getting hurt emotionally. And they're having a hard time coping. But we're going to go in on that Seven of Swords. Hopefully this isn't like your emotions, because we do have a warning about your emotions, the mind, the physical. So there's important warnings across the board here. We're going to go in on the Seven of Swords, though. See if that could be an individual, possibly, because it seems like we're checking off all the boxes this week, Gemini. I would just keep your head on a swivel for sure. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Thank you. Tower, yeah. Revelation, something could be revealed. You know, I didn't see this coming. Tower in the upright underneath the Seven of Swords. Something could be revealed. There could be a shocking revelation of some sort. Okay, or like something just comes out of nowhere, like, damn, I didn't even see that coming. You know what the Tower represents. Now, I always say the Tower doesn't have to be a bad tower. Sometimes towers are good things. So for some of you, if there has been somebody that's been underhanded, somebody that's not been the most honest, snake in the grass, like, this tower might be a good thing, hitting the reset button, stopping something, because we did see like a possible need for rest here. But the Seven of Swords with the Tower is just telling me you might be shocked by somebody's actions, or there could be a shocking situation or issue involving somebody here, okay, where something's revealed. And I mean, I'm not trying to be a fearmonger here, Gemini. You could double check these cards if you don't know how to read cards at the moment. These are rougher energies, okay? So if this is an energy that you're processing, you're going through, I mean, someone around you is going through a tough one. I'll just say that. Let's go through and do a quick little recap, because like I always say, I'm an optimistic reader. I'll always tell you what I'm seeing and feeling, but I'm not going to pile on. It is what it is. Everything ebbs and flows. Everything passes eventually. But if you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the Four of Swords with Strength in reverse. This was feeling like somebody possibly feeling like giving up, or somebody that needs to recuperate big time, somebody that really needs to relax or just repair themselves in some sort of way. This is recovery. And especially with what we have next to it, like it could be 2 people in that mode, like 2 people need to heal, 2 people need to get better. Because as we get to the center, we have the Nine of Swords with the Five of Cups in the upright. Somebody's not taking something very easily here. So whether this is sadness, depression, tears, this could be someone who's in pain and they're not coping with it well. Or it could just be the anxiety, nervousness, like I said. But on the back end, we have the Seven of Swords, Tower in the upright. If you have any snaky individuals around you, or somebody where your intuition's like, there's something not right with that situation, this is telling me that there is a possibility for a shocking revelation of some sort, or something being revealed or uncovered. Absolutely, with what we have here on the back end, I would beware of the company you keep and beware of specific individuals that fit that mold here, okay? So there could be someone going through a real tough one here, Gemini. Please take a screenshot. I'm going to get you one shadow card. And yeah, whether that is issues or situations or just something that's not you, hopefully, I mean, I don't wish this energy on anybody, but just know that it does pass. Whether it's something that needs to be stopped or a reset button that needs to be hit, sometimes it's for the better. But let's get you one shadow card. This reading was a little heavy, all right? And it happens from time to time. Let's get one shadow card. What's in the shadows for Gemini? The deck is being a little specific now. There we go. Thank you. All right, we got several cards, but I'm going to take the one that popped first. We got the Five of Wands in the shadows. Interesting. Now, this could be a combative type of energy, and I always talk about the mixture of elements when we do readings. There's a lot of volatility in the reading we just did, but when I get the Five of Wands in the shadows, this could be somebody who's like conflicted within. This could be emotional conflict within someone's self, where they feel one way one second, another way the next. This could be a little confrontational. So for some of you in this time, your first gut instinct might be to, like, you know, fight this or fight someone or just be conflict based. I'm not just saying it like that. For another portion of you, you might feel like there's never a break with the Five of Wands. Like, this could be static and issues coming from all sides. So some of you might just be in that mode right now. It's like, damn, no matter what I do, what happens? There's always something. Like once I clear one thing away, another thing pops up. So just beware of these vibes and just know you might be a little more temperamental than usual with the Five of Wands and the shadows. So that's what I have for you this week, Gemini. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give the details of the December subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the November subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after the fire air readings this week. But for December, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot in Wonderland. This is the deck I used in this week's reading. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. Second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card makes you happiest when you see it. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of December, I will put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.